Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today is going to be a short video, but I am going to show you how you can make smoked steak without using any fancy smoker or any fancy gas grill with a smoker tube, even though those work pretty good. If you got a gas grill, you can definitely use a smoker tube. But we're going old school right here. We're going to be using charcoal and a block of wood for the smoke, and this is like old school. We're using nothing but charcoal, a block or two of wood. I'm going to start off with a block of wood first, and that will give us our smoke. And I'm going to be cooking these steaks to a medium rare. We like our steaks medium rare, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it over coals. I'll turn you around and I'll show you what we got going. Okay, we're using the Monument Grill's charcoal grill. We have our coal chimney heating up some coal, some charcoal, and I have some wrapped up asparagus with butter, salt, pepper, and olive oil. And then we have some mini potatoes cut in half, again with salt, pepper, olive oil, and some butter. And here's the chunk of wood I'll be putting on there. This is a little bit of a chunk of hickory, and we're going to lay it down there and we'll get some smoking going on. But first off, we have to let this charcoal chimney heat up, which is almost done, and we will dump it in there, and then we're going to cook these for about a half an hour to start before I put the steaks on. All right, when it's time to dump the charcoal chimney, I will bring you back. Okay, it's time to dump this charcoal chimney. All right, spread these out a little bit. And the nice thing about this grill is it raises and lowers. Right now I'm gonna lower it all the way down. And we're gonna slide the other grate over. Brush off the ash from the tumbleweeds. Okay, we got our asparagus and our potatoes on here, and we're going to close this up and let these cook for about a half an hour, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, everybody, it's been 30 minutes. I've got the steaks out here. My girlfriend's all seasoned up with the seasoning that she likes. Now it's time to season mine up. And these are some pretty good looking T-bone steaks, almost borderline porterhouse. I mean, look at how big these fillets are on both of these. You got your fillet, you got your New York strip, and that makes a T-bone steak. If this fillet was a little bit bigger, you'd be having your porterhouse. But that's a pretty good sized fillet. Both of them have a pretty good sized fillet on them. All right, but anyways, it's time to get my T-bone all seasoned up. And we're going with the basic salt and pepper, and these are some pretty thick steaks too. Pretty impressed with them. I'm going to put a little bit of my barbecue rub on it. I do have a steak seasoning that I'm working on, and I'll get that out as fast as I can, but for now we're just going to use a little bit of barbecue rub. I'm not going to overdo it with the barbecue rub. That should be plenty. And let's get it flipped over. Get some more salt and pepper. And a little bit of barbecue rub. Okay, we're going to let these sit for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to bring it back and we're going to get everything up on the grill. All right, it's time to get these steaks on. First off, we got to move this grate out of the way. And we're going to put our wood chunk in. And actually, we're going to let that get smoking for a little bit. And then we'll put the steaks on. Be right back. Okay, our wood is starting to smoke, so let's get these steaks on the grill. And what we have here is a hot side and a cool side. We're going to cook these steaks on the cool side till they reach about 115 degrees-ish, somewhere around in there. And then after that, we're going to throw them over the coals and we're going to get them cooked to 125. And then we're going to pull them and let them rest. But for now, let's get the steaks on the cool side and let's get them heated up to about 115. Maybe 100. We'll see. There's her steak. And there's my steak. Don't they look awesome? Beautiful looking. These are some pretty good T-bone steaks I found at the store. All right, let's get this closed up, because if you're looking, you ain't freaking cooking. All right, I'll bring you back in a little while. So I got 4 vents on this grill. I got 2 lowers and 2 uppers. And the steaks are on this side. So what I did is I closed the upper vent, so most of the smoke is forced to come out this end and over the steaks, which will give us our max smoke flavor for our steaks. And obviously the bottom one's open on both sides, but only this one on the top over the steaks. That way the smoke will come up and over the steaks and exit the vent, so you get max smoke. See, you don't even need a fancy smoker to get smoked food. All right, I'll bring you back in a little while. I just wanted to point that out. All right, let's see where we're sitting at temperature-wise. $118. About 113. All right, they're ready to get over the coals. Let's raise this coal bed up. And we're going to get these steaks on. Let me get a little bit lower, just a little bit lower. All right, you don't want to walk away from these, you're going to lose it. Oh, if you could smell them. It smells fantastic. About a minute per side, and then we'll flip them. All right, let's give them a flip. Keep an eye on those temperatures. All right, 120 looking good. $117 looking good. We can hear the thunder, but we got some rain coming in, so we got to get these steaks done. All right, it's been another minute. Let's give them a flip. Again, keeping an eye on the temperature. Don't want to overshoot. 128, 133, 125, 123. All right, these steaks are coming off. Oh yeah. Now what did we cut into this thing? I'll get it all plated up with the vegetables and the potatoes and the cut steak, and I will bring you back. All right, everybody, here you have it. Perfectly cooked medium rare steak, T-bone steak. We have our asparagus and we have our potatoes. Super simple meal, and you don't even need a smoker to get the smoked taste. Again, everybody, here is the finished perfectly cooked steak, medium rare, and I'm going to be using some of my Malhaigai barbecue steak sauce because I love steak sauce with my steak. All right, I'm gonna get you turned around and we're gonna give this steak a taste, with and without the steak sauce. All right, here is that steak, beautifully cooked. Let's taste it and see what kind of smoke flavor we got out of it. Oh yeah, there's a definite smoke flavor taste. All right, I'm gonna put my steak sauce on a piece, and we're gonna try it that way too. All right. This is part of the fillet. As you can tell how tender it is, and it's got my steak sauce on it. Let's give it a taste. I'm telling you what, for me, steak sauce makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, the meat tastes great by itself, but a little bit of steak sauce raises it up a level, big time. If you're interested in getting any of my steak sauce, or my barbecue sauce, or my rubs, the link will be down in the description to my Etsy store. All right, I gotta have one more bite. And there we go. We got the steak sauce on there. Oh yeah, fantastic. It tastes awesome. And we didn't dodge the rain. It's raining out here. All right, everybody, I hope you learned that you can have smoked meat without having an expensive smoker by the way I showed you here. Super simple. Add your veggies, add your potatoes, and you got yourself a damn good meal. All right, for those that are new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And thank you, everybody, for watching. And remember, if I can cook it, you can cook it. Stop making boring food. Until the next video, everybody, take care, and I will definitely catch you on the next one.